All right, y'all. It's your girl Candy B, and I popped up on my boy Lyrical Miracle in the building. So, as y'all can see, we are in his studio.
Yes.
It's nice. I like the way he set it up in here.
I appreciate it.
You doing it? Okay.
I'm trying, man.
Y'all, he's a clown. Okay.
I'm trying.
So, how long have you been producing for, and what made you get into it?
All right, so let's go. So my thing is, so I'm not from Kansas. So I'm from, I grew up most of my life in Texas. Mm-hmm. And then I graduated high school in Atlanta.
Nice.
So the thing was, when I was in high school, like the prime time of like hip hop music for Atlanta. Like T.I. was coming out, Gucci Mane was coming out, like Crime Mob just came out. Okay. So like when I was there, music was like a huge deal. You know what I mean? So I think that was of course the influence. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of seeing the culture.
Nuck if you buck.
Yeah. Oh man. That's been banned from so many clubs.
You play that now and it's going dumb.
Yeah, it's going crazy. So it was cool because you know the movie with T.I. Mm-hmm. T.I. came out with ATL. Then you had like the skate park theme. You know? That was the skate park that like we would go to. Like that was like for real.
Cascade. I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cascade was like. It was like the place for if you're under 21, you're in high school or something. That's where we go. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? That was an actual hangout spot. It wasn't just made for that movie.
So just being in Atlanta kind of gave you the inspiration.
Oh man, that going to Lenox Mall and seeing like rappers like walk around to the jewelry stores and having cameras follow them and stuff.
You said this is it.
This is it. I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of this, man. And so I started my journey, of course. I remember the first song I recorded was, it was on like a 99-cent mic. We had to do a one take. And I actually performed that song for my high school talent show my senior year. Terrible quality, but I was like, this is what I want to do.
Did everybody go dumb?
People was like, oh man, that's hard.
Okay.
But if somebody has that on film, trash it, man. I don't want that coming back. I don't want it coming back.
So when you got into it, you just got in the studio, rapped something, you made your own beat, everything.
So the experience that I know of is going into like a big studio and having a lot of people in there. So you have like your artists, you'll have your songwriters, you'll have your producers, you'll have your mixing engineers, your mastering engineers, your lawyers to make sure everybody gets paid. So there's like 12 people minimum in the studio. And they're like, hey, we all signed to like Sony Records, for example. Mm-hmm. This is our artist. We're all involved in this hit record. So, you got lawyers there to make sure everybody's getting paid.
Right.
Credits. So doing all of that, seeing the artist record, and then them coming out, and, the engineer's doing his thing, and then he plays it back, and the artist is like, dang, for real? I sound like that?
Right. I just did that.
And I was like, that's what I want to do for a living.
Nice.
That's what I want to do. That's it.
What age was that? So I know you said high school, but...
Yeah, I'm like 17.
Nice.
Like 17.
So you knew that's what I want to do.
Yeah, that's it.
You just started investing in yourself.
Yeah.
Look, y'all follow y'all dreams.
I'm going to tell you that. I didn't go to school for none of this, nothing. It's all self-taught. So.
And I feel like that's how it is nowadays. You can really self-teach yourself a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
Everything's on the internet.
YouTube is everything.
Right.
Go to YouTube school. It's free. That's what worked for me, so it is what it is.
What is it like having your studio in your home? Is it like a lot of traffic? Does the wife be tripping sometime or?
So the first thing, that's a good question. I love this question.
Cause I'm tripping.
I get it. So the first thing, so I meet my wife and I tell her, the first thing that I tell her is like, yo, I do music. Mm-hmm. Like this isn't something I just like picked up.
Right.
Like,
this is my life.
Bored, so let me do me. Like I do this for real.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, she doesn't trip. I mean, there's times when I spend a lot of time down here because at the end of the day, like even though I have this, if you would have told me that I could have this, I would have been like, you probably got the wrong person. Mm-hmm. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Mm. You know what I'm saying? So every day, I come downstairs and it still blows me away. Like for real, I'm like,
you feel blessed every day.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm like, man, this is mine.
Yes.
Like for real. Like sometimes I just sit here and I'm just like, yo, this is really mine.
See,
it's crazy.
that makes me feel good. Sometimes I look at my situation and be like, man, this is amazing. You know, wake up every morning, you thankful. Just go downstairs and clock in.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it.
So she don't really be tripping on the traffic like that?
Nah, man, I got a lot of traffic too. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the artist door, but both of my doors are full of people. And that's not even everybody. Wichita got a lot of people. I got a lot of people.
That do music.
Yeah, that do really good music too.
I'm going to need some of them people up out you too. We're going to talk about that later. Okay, look. How is it being a Christian and producing music for people that curse like in their songs?
Man. So the thing about it is this, like, there's more of like a ministry side to what I do. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of guys who come here. I'm very personable, very open. So a lot of people will come down here, they record, and then they want to talk about like life situations because they might not have a brother or sister at home or a father at home or something like that.
Nice.
So they might be like, man, I'm just dealing with this. Because my thing that I tell artists is I'm more concerned about you as a human being than an artist.
Right.
If your life's messed up, bro, don't be coming in here recording. If your family needs food, go spend that on some food before you know what I'm saying? Like, take care of your priorities, then be an artist. That's what I tell people. So, it's just really just caring about the people and taking care of the people. The money's gonna come. I'm not worried about that.
That's me too.
Taking care of the people is where it's at.
Right.
And so when your heart's in the right place with people, then, you know, at the very beginning when I started this, it was tough. Because I was like, man, I don't know, Then I was like, man, I'm just out to love people, man. I studied what Jesus really was doing in the Bible, and he was loving people.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing.
On me.
That's what he was doing.
Regardless of your faults, nobody is perfect. So you just spreading that to the next person.
That's it. So I'm just here to spread positivity. I don't deal with any negativity at all.
Ain't nobody got. So people come in here with them bad vibes. You be like, maybe you need to leave, turn around, and go outside, leave it, and come back in.
The thing is, a conversation can fix everything. I really do believe that. Like a simple conversation, man to man, woman to man, woman to woman, whatever, something that's sincere. It can change. It can change any atmosphere. Because, like, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, man, my family's upstairs.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell them, if she's not happy, none of this is happening.
Right, and they respect that.
Yeah,
that is amazing. You blessed.
Man, I appreciate it.
And he's humble.
Yeah, nobody in my family that I grew up with is like into like music like I am. So like, when I was like writing raps in like high school, my mom would find them and she would throw them away.
She was hating.
Yeah, she wasn't about none of that. What you talking about, boy? You out. They didn't want me to do music, like for real, they didn't.
Wow, but music is a universal language, you know.
But it's just,
you know how many people you touching?
Yeah, but it was just the way that my parents were at, and I wasn't always a Christian artist. I was out here rapping just like everybody else.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things that, like, my mom, she would find myself, throw it away, and then my mom was a daycare worker, so she would have to leave before I had to catch the bus to school. Man, I'd be digging through the trash can. I'm telling you, man.
What that rap I just wrote yesterday? I know it's in here.
when it's in you, man, nothing can really stop you, man.
So when did she start respecting you? Was it when you switched over to be Christian, or?
Nah, man.
She just was like, this is my son, I love him, and whatever.
Well, what happened was I came here. I graduated from Bethel College here in Newton. So at 17 years old, I'm in college. I set up a studio inside of my dorm room closet. Like, I was recording out of my dorm room. Nice. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, this is what I want to do.
Wherever. So
then my mom was like, well, I want you to send me all of your albums and stuff. And I was talking about whatever. And I was like, are you sure you want me to do that? Like, this is the content I'm having. She was like, yeah. So I would send it to him. And then my dad would talk to me. My dad would be like, yeah, I see kind of where you're going and da-da-da with this. I mean, we don't agree with the content, but I mean, if this is what you want to do, this is what you want to do. So that's a great, I don't know, man, that was a milestone for me because at the end of the day, like, you're not here to make people mad. No matter what you're doing, you kind of want people to understand and accept you, even if it's not really the right path for you.
That's true.
Because
that's true.
Hey, man, if you live life long enough, you'll understand. Sometimes you just gotta love people through some things, man.
On me. I ain't got time for no negative vibes, none of that, you know.
That's
and
it.
everybody go through their own stuff. It's all about how you react.
For sure, absolutely.
Telling you, I learned a little bit too on this
come on.
path. Okay. So, well, I guess that kind of my next question was how
Okay.
has being a producer changed your life?
Man, I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're in this COVID-19 thing. I was working at a car lot and doing this. I was working a lot, and then the car lot, they had offered some layoff time if you want to take it. So I took it. I took the voluntary layoff, and I'm doing this full time right now.
Nice. So you did have another job.
I did. Yeah, man. This stuff costs money, and if you,
But are you still surviving with the?
I'm doing great. So let me tell you something. I'm gonna give a shout out real quick to Beret Films, cause him and I, like, we had a long conversation. Like, I had hit up Beret and was like, "Yo, I need to talk to you." And I was like, "It's not about music videos or anything. It's about life."
Yep.
So Beret was like, "Let me shut down what I'm doing." He actually pulled up.
Really?
Him
Hey,
and
if
his
he's
wife.
pulling up, he's
busy.
showing out.
He's busy. So him and his wife actually pulled up, and we were down here, man, for over an hour.
I believe
like
it.
2 hours.
Because I call him our hood preacher.
Oh yeah, he got a lot of knowledge. And
He
so
does.
my main thing was, I was like, man, when do you know, like, when to leave the job? Like, when do you know to, like, step out and do what you really want to do? And he was like, man, when you have to start canceling, like, business. And that's how I was. I was at the car lot, and I would be on my phone, like, a lot. Because artists just hit me up being like, yo, can I get in the studio? Can I get in the studio? And I'm like, yo, I can't because I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? So
You wasn't doing what you
hit.
love. He was following his heart, but not all the way. Now he is, and look at him. Can't stop smiling.
Love it. I love it. So yeah, that's just some game for y'all, man. Just anybody can do this. Like, I'm not some superhero.
Right.
I'm not.
He's just believing in himself. I feel
it.
like that's the first step, knowing that you
Yeah.
can do it. And then once you start putting those steps towards doing it, you doing it. You know?
Small beginnings.
Hey, and you got to stay humble.
Absolutely. Because all this stuff could be gone. Like, I mean, let's just put it into perspective. Me and my girl, we could go to the store right now, and I could come back, and all this could be burned to the ground.
It's all about how you react.
For sure. Absolutely.
And so, with you, you know, being a producer, doing this, you love it.
Absolutely.
Do you think you could ever get flued out? You know, like a major artist?
I don't know, man. So I've met major artists, and people got egos, man. And I know that that's the entertainment business. At the end of the day, this is the entertainment business. There's so many people in here. I think I would love to get flown out and kind of like just meet other people. I really do like what I have here, and I really do like Wichita. Like, I do. And
So he ain't from here, but
yeah. So so check this out. I tell people that come through here all the time, like, my goal for you is to see you on Sway in the morning.
Nice.
And when Sway asks you, like, yo, where'd you start? I just want you to be like, man, there's this dude in Wichita named Angelo. He got Humble Great in the studios, and that's where we started at. That's it. You don't have to say nothing else about me. That's it. If you want to fly me out and stuff, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like my place is here. I'm going to be honest. If there's other opportunities, maybe I'll consider, but I like what I
Say
have.
Dub K all day.
I like it. I don't need much to be happy, man.
That's
I'm
good.
cool.
You know, I call my brother, I call him a minimalist because he
I'm
just
like
needs
I'm
a
like
few
that.
things.
Yeah.
I said, you get on my nerves with this. I'm like, you don't need that. He's like, no, man, I'm good. You know?
Good. As long as everybody else is, I'm the type of person that, like, we could go to the club, I could be having the worst time. If everybody else is having fun, I'm cool.
That's good.
And I could be like, man, I really don't want to be here. But if everybody's showing out and having a good time, I'm cool.
Well, you know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen you at the club.
Man, I don't only be there that much. I'm
You only-
going to tell you guys why, too. The main reason why I don't like going out is because every time I go out, there's somebody that's like, man, you're that producer guy? Man, I got a homeboy that raps. I'm going to have him freestyle for you. Dog, I'm not.
You know,
And I love you guys, but yo, I'm not there to hear your homie freestyle, man. I'm not. It's just like being a major artist, and then people come to you like, man, here's my demo. Bro,
I've had people do that to me. Like, man, I want to get my music played on the radio, man. I just came to the club just to, you know, let my hair back.
let's just do it at a different time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here, like, just trying to kick it just like everybody else. I don't want to hear your homie.
Have you ever?
He might be dope, but.
Have you ever had people run up to you like, you Angela, you that producer?
Yeah, absolutely.
How does that make you feel?
It's cool. In Pearl, I had that at Pearl. So, like, I'm in both movies of Pearl. And then I get my hair cut, like, down at the barber college. So when I go to the barber college, they're like, oh, man, we saw you. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't get Hollywood. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't either. You got to stay humble.
I don't get Hollywood. Like, man, I was in there. Yeah, it was cool. But even when I came to Beret for the film, I was like, yo, how can I help?
Right.
Like, what do I need to do to help? Do I need to hold something more?
Look.
And he was like, nah, man, I want you to be in it. And I was like, for real?
Your part was actually really good. It was natural. I liked it.
Yeah, I remember the first time we did in Pearl 1, he was like, man, it's unscripted. And I was like, oh, shoot, I could just kind of be me. That's cool.
And it worked out. If y'all haven't seen Pearl 1, go watch that.
Go get the Pearl 1, Pearl 2.
Oh, yeah. I'm in Pearl 2.
Yeah. Go get Pearl. There's a lot of people. Well, that's a different.
Yes, but yes, Bray is cold with what he does.
For sure.
Okay, so I always like to ask a random question.
Oh, here it goes.
Do you let your wife still twerk?
Hold on, I gotta answer this question carefully. You know what I'm saying? I gotta answer this question carefully. It don't mind me.
Really?
Man, if she's having fun and she wants to do. I'm not the husband that I am. I'm not a jail type of husband.
Okay.
If you want to go out, have fun. If you want to go with your girls, go have fun.
That's good. Okay, because I still
be a
like
human,
to twerk.
man. Go be a human. Go have fun.
Twerking is life.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. To each their own. You know what I mean?
What?
I'm not against it. If that's what you want to do, girl, that's what you want to do.
You pretty laid back.
I am. I ain't got time for no bull.
I don't either.
Do
people ever just like poke the bear, like try to get you to just?
Yeah, there's been a couple times that I've been upset. People really haven't seen it, but it's scary because when somebody as like chill as I am gets mad, it's bad.
Who do you think you're telling?
Bad.
Who do you think you're telling?
Like,
I don't like getting mad because I black out.
Yeah, for sure. The first thing you feel is like that heat on your neck.
My ears get hot.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
it's about to go down. Yeah, man. I tried, man. Yeah, I'm not into that getting upset.
Y'all see where I'm at? I'm in the studio. Let the people know where they can cop you at.
So I'm here. It's funny because my name, nobody has my name. My name is like impossible to memorize.
The last name? You mean
my middle name too. My middle name is Giovanni.
That's easy, but your last name don't even. It sound like that chocolate.
It's all over the place.
Ghirardelli, what?
So yeah, it's Italian. So I mean, the best place to find me, honestly, is you just type in Humble Greatness Studios on Facebook, and the studio will pop up.
What about Insta?
I don't be on Insta like that. I don't. Insta got a lot of distractions. That's why I don't have a Snapchat.
Oh, so y'all can only catch him on the book.
I know me, and I know my limits, and I know me, and I know what gets me caught up if I'm not on my stuff. I can't have a Snapchat. I can't do it.
Wow, that's discipline.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
You got a website?
No, just Facebook.
Wow.
Like so the way that I started my business was. It was based off of referrals, so I started really slow. So the only way that people could get in the studio is if they're like, hey, somebody told me about you.
That is true. That's how I found you.
Yeah, and then I would check my referral and be like, hey, did you send this person? So that's how I built my business. The good thing about Wichita is it's not too big.
That's true.
So like you can touch everybody.
Yeah.
Like if Beret, and I like to use Beret because he does a lot. So if Beret was in another city, you never meet him. You'll meet like an associate of his, you know what I'm saying? But you won't ever meet the guy, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it is in big cities. So like Wichita, we're still so small. We can do this.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be like, oh well, I don't have times. I'll have my associate come talk to you. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Right. You know I want the head honcho.
Exactly.
The person, the brains behind the operation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I like this place, man. We're not too big, not too small, and if you have problems with somebody, you can pull up. Like for real. We all know each other.
Catch me outside. How about that?
We all know each other, man. Wichita has a lot to offer, and the city just needs to keep pushing, man. I record some dope artists. If you ever want to sit in and just Let me have you play, just play music. I'll play bangers all day.
Okay, look. I seen somebody on Snap up in here. I said, I know that studio.
Yeah, they get it in. They get it in.
Well, thank you for letting me come through and pop up on you.
It's going down.
Y'all, it's your girl, Candy B. And I got my homeboy, I'm going to say Lyrical Miracle.
Yeah, that's cool. You can do that. If you want to, I'm going to tell you this. If you want to add me on Instagram, my Instagram it's IIYE Records. So the record label that I had, it was Invest in Your Eternity. That was IIYE, Invest in Your Eternity. It's a Christian label.
Okay.
So that's what I am under it.
You still post, though? Okay.
All it is like pictures of like me, my family, and food, because my wife cooks like a...
Cinnamon rolls, fleekity fleek.
A genius.
Fleekity fleek.
She's a genius in the kitchen.
It's your girl, Candy B, y'all. I slid through on Lyrical Miracle. I had fun talking to you, y'all, and we out.